Now, today we'll see the conditions on the top tab. Create a name sheet, make some customer names, sales here, sorted by there, show the market. See, by default, we are able to see Tableau is displaying all the customers, right? That means it's maybe the customer have the maybe 1,000 or 300 $3. It's showing the $3 customers also. Now the requirement is I want to see the customers whose sales is greater than 5,000 or greater than or less than 5,000. Okay, that is the requirement. I want to see the customers whose sales is greater than 5,000. So I'm going to do the right click on the customer name, filter. Before going to the wildcard condition top, we should select the use all option. Why we are using the use all? If any new members are added or removed from the customers names list, Tableau automatically selects that list. So we should select the use all option. Now go to the condition. See, in the condition we have the two options, by field, by formula. Suppose if you are writing if you are filtering a customers based on a single field, that time we'll go for the by field option. We are writing we are filtering the customers based on the two conditions or the different fields. That time we'll go for the formula. Suppose the formula means I want to see the customers. The customer sales is greater than or equal to 5,000 and less than 1 lakh. That time I will go for the formula. That is a formula. If it is a single condition, suppose greater than 5,000 or less than 5,000, greater than or equal to 5,000 and not equal to 5,000, that time we'll go for the by field. Why? There we have the only a single condition. Now I'm selecting the by field option. So when we click on the by field, these two are enabled. See, all these are all the enabled. This drop down, it will show the list of fields in our data source, dimensions and measures, everything. Suppose if we select here dimensions here, the aggregation drop down show the count, distinct, max, min. If we select a measure here, we have the suppose the gross profit ratio. Sorry, not gross profit ratio. Sales, it will show the sum, average, median, minimum, count, distinct, percentage, everything. So we are going to filter the data based on the sales. Now click on the logical operators. Now what is the requirement? The sales should be greater than or equal to 5,000. That's it. Click apply. See, the minimum sales is 5,000. Earlier it's showing the $3 customers also, right? But now it's not showing that customer. It's showing the customers whose sales is greater than 5,000. 5,000 to max, whatever the values are available. Suppose the requirement is I want to see the 5,000 to 70,000 below. The sales should be greater than or equal to 5,000 and less than 70,000. This sheet I'm renaming it by field to get the sheet, edit filter, condition. Now I'm going to select the by formula sum of sales greater than or equal to 5,000 and sum of sales less than 80,000. Click apply. Okay. Now see the maximum value showing the 78,000. Minimum value it will show the 5,000. Clear? By field is when we are working with the a single condition. That time we'll go for the by field. If you have the multiple conditions, that time we'll go for the by formula. Guys, clear?
Yeah.
So the same thing by field option, I don't say the by field. See here in the by field, we are selecting the sale should be greater than or equal to 5,000. The same thing we can do by using the sales measure also. See, as of now, we discussed about the dimension filters only. Now I'm going to show the measure filter also. How can we filter the same thing by using the measure? Duplicate sheet. Remove the filter. Now currently we is showing the all the customer sales is whatever the sales is there, displaying all. Now I'm going to drag and drop the sales measure into the filters. When you drag and drop a measure, it will ask you want the relevant values, all values or based on the aggregations. Now we are going to see the sum. Click on the next. See next range of values. So when we have the range of values means we can select the minimum sales and the maximum sales. At least means the minimum, that means the sales greater than or equal to 5,000 or greater than or equal to 70,000. That means minimum to maximum. If I go for the at most, the maximum it should be 70,000. I don't want to see the more than the 70 or more than 80. The special values, by default, Tableau will display the null values, all the values. See, it's showing the all the values. If you want to see the non-null values, that means, in my view, if there is any null customers, I don't want to see. Filter those customers. That means the customer sales is null. Okay? Or I want to see the only the null values. Now, first we are going to show the customer sales should be greater than or equal to 5,000. $5,006. Here also 5,006, right? Both are the same. But here when we are working with the by field and by formula, without placing the sales field directly in the filter shelf, we are filtering. Sometimes in interviews, they may ask, have the list of customers in my view. I want to filter the whose sales, I want to see the customer whose sales is greater than 5,000 without using the sales field in the filter shelf. Without using that field directly in the view. See, in our filter shelf, we use the sales directly? No. In a customer filter, we have selected the sales. But here in the sheet 9, we placed the sales into the filter shelf. Okay, we'll see the range of values. Duplicate sheet, edit filter. I'm going to range of values greater than or equal to 5000 and less than. Less than or equal to 80,000, greater than 5,000. Both are the same only. But by field and by formula, there we are directly filtering the customers by using the sales. But here we are filtering the based on the field, the measure. Directly we are using that measure. Clear?
Yes.
Kishore?
Hello.
Clear, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Ranjit? Any questions?
Yes, sir. No, nothing else.
Okay. Now I'm going to create a new one. We have the top option. Remove the filter. Customer name filter. Use all. The next one is for wildcard is for the to filter the data based on the wildcard rules. Condition tab is to filter the customer. I mean to filter the dimension based on a condition or a formula. I mean by using the single field or by using the multiple fields or multiple conditions. The top option also the same thing. Here in the top tab we'll use for the to display the top customers or the bottom members. Sorry, don't say the customers. Top members or bottom members. Suppose I want to say the top 5 customers based on the sales, or the top 5 customers by profit, or bottom 5 customers, bottom 10 customers, bottom n customers. The customers may be based on a single field or the multiple conditions. So what I will do, here also we have the same thing by field and by formula. Now first I'm selecting the by field, top 10 customers by sales. Same thing here also it will show the dimensions and measures. The top drop down it will show only the two options. If you want to see the top customer, select top, or if you want to see the bottom customer, select bottom. By using this we can't see the both in a single screen. I mean single view. I mean, you may get the doubt. Why can't we show the top and bottom, top 5 and bottom 5 in a single view? At this point of time, or by using the filters, it's not possible to show the top 5 and the bottom 5 in a single view. Okay? Now, I'm going to show the top 10 customers by sales. Click apply. Okay. Count the members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 members. Now I'm renaming it. Top 10 customers by sales. Duplicate it. Edit the filter. Bottom. Clear here how many members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 members are there. Good. I have a doubt here. The 4 members are have the $3, but why it's showing there is a gap between these bars, and in $4 also there are the 3 customers, and $5 3 customers. What is the gap? but it's showing the value is 3, value is 5 only.
Decimal points is the difference.
Sorry?
Decimal.
Exactly.
Like,
There is a decimals, that's why it's showing the gap. What I will do? Format. Not this one. Field called sales. Numbers. Number custom. 2 decimals. Okay. It's not showing for the labels, huh? Go to, I'm going to place my sales in a label. Sales in labels. Click on format, custom. Array. What happened? No, it's not showing. Oh, we placed it in labels, right? This is, we are changing the scalar. Mm-hmm. Now see, 3.17, 3.32, 3.4244, 3.86, 3.99, 4.44, 4.57, 69, 5.10. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Tell me, Ranjit.
sir, can you please go to that previous sheet of 9 or 10?
Okay.
Yeah, in this, can you please edit the filter once, cells filter? Not this one. We have done with dimension, right?
Yeah, dimensions or by formula? By
By
formula,
dimension.
by field.
Yeah,
Okay. Edit filter,
yeah. In
condition.
this, yeah. What is that range of values?
See,
So
that
even
is
here
for
we can
the,
use.
no. I want to know the, I mean, what is the minimum sales of the customers and what is the maximum sales of the customers? The minimum sales
Okay,
customers, I mean, the minimum sales we have $3. Maximum sales is 1,23,000. Just for,
can't we edit these two minimum and
no.
maximum?
This is for just for a checking purpose only. I want, before going to filter
Okay.
the data, I want to see the what is the minimum sales and what is the maximum sales.
Oh, okay.
There is no other purpose.
So those are not editable fields.
Not edible.
Okay.
This is for the just, it's displaying the, I mean, for to understand the data, I mean, we are displaying suppose a millions of records are there. We are going
Yeah.
to apply some condition. So before going to the condition, first we should know what is the minimum and what is the minimum value and what is the maximum value.
Okay.
Then only we can filter out. Just simple.
Yeah.
See here I mentioned the sales greater than 5,000. Let us think
Yeah.
here we have the minimum value is the $5,000. Then what is the
Yeah.
use?
Yes. Yes.
No use, right?
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
they're displaying the to know the minimum and the maximum value in your view. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Top 10 customers and bottom 10 customers. Suppose here I want to display the serial numbers. Every time we can't count, right? I want to do the serial numbers. But In our data source, there is no field, the serial number field. Okay, there is no field, right? Now I'm going to create a calculated field. That means I'm going to derive a field. I'm going to derive a field called serial number. So click on this drop down, create calculated field, SNO index. There is a function called index. It will give the serial numbers. Click apply. Okay. By default, the serial number is a number data type, so it comes under the measures window. When we drag and drop the measure into the view, it is a continuous format. It will support the mark type. Right? When we are discussing about the text tables, that time we saw if we drag and drop any measure, by default it will show the mark. It's showing the circles. But we want to see the number. So what we have to do? We should convert it to discrete. Now we can move it. Always the measure should be in the last. After the dimension only we can place the measure. Before the dimension we can't place the measures, or we can't place a continuous fields. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now I'm going to duplicate this sheet. Move this sheet into. What happened? Now here, these customers are related to which department? These customers are related to any specific department or all the departments?
This is from all the department.
How do you know?
Because we didn't put any color.
Forget about that.
Color mark.
I mean, see, if you are saying the based on the data here, I'm talking about the generally.
Okay.
Simple thing. Suppose I want to see the top 10, top 5 students in a class.
Okay.
Who will come? Only boys or only girls? Or
Everybody
maybe
will come, like,
from the both.
yeah.
We can't say these top 5 customers are related to, these top 5 members are only boys or only girls or in both. That we can't decide.
Yeah, right.
So here also displaying the top 10 customers, but I don't know, or I'm not sure these 10 customers are related to any specific department or all the departments. Now the requirement is I want to see the customer, or I want to see the top 10 customers in a furniture department, or I want to see the top 10 customers in technology department. Okay, sir, before going to that, in a class I want to see the top 10 boys. How do we segregate the that members? First, what we'll do?
Apply the filter depends on the.
Sorry, Kishore, could you speak loudly?
First apply the filter and depends on the set. Okay.
1 second. First, apply the filter on
like category like male or female. First we are applying the filter.
Gender.
Okay.
After that, after we are getting some result like male. Suppose if I apply the filter male now, we are getting the male students information. Then apply the top 5.
Exactly. Now that means my top filter is dependent on the gender filter, right?
Yes, gender filter.
So my top filter should dependent on gender filter. Good. Now I'm going to place the where is our department? Department in filters. So we'll see the furniture. It's showing the 9 customers. Is it correct?
No, already top we have selected.
Yes, I want to see the top 10 customers in furniture department.
But in furniture department, how many customers we don't know. No? Suppose in furniture department, for the 9 customers, then automatically 9 are the top. No?
Okay, 1 second. Where is the text tables? Okay, I will create a one sheet for you guys. Duplicate it. I'm removing the top customers here. Now, how many customers are there in furniture? More than 10?
Yes.
But why you are displaying only the 9?
In measure level, any conditions?
No, first,
Yeah, go ahead, Mitadas.
I think we have first selected the top 10. So can you please delete the top 10, then start from furniture, then top 10?
Okay, so that means after the department adding, we should add the furniture. I mean,
Yeah.
top 10, right?
Top 10, yes.
Customer name, filters, use all, top, by field, sale. That's it. Click apply. Still it's showing the 9.
No, still remain.
So here we need to do filter based on.
Yeah.
What, Ranjit?
We need to do filter based on department furniture.
Yes. See, what my customer filter should depend on my department, right?
Yes.
So the first department filter should execute.
Then.
So we'll get some result. The next filter should apply on the output of the my department filter. Don't directly on my entire table. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So simple. In class, what we did first, we bring out the all the boys in separate by adding the gender filter. So whatever the result is there, we applied the top filter on the output of the gender filter, right? We are not going to the directly in the class. The same thing here also. First department filter should execute. Then next the customer filter should read the or should apply the what is the output of the department filter.
Department.
That means what we have to do, we are going to create a dependency on the filter.
Yeah.
The customer name filter should dependent on my department filter. Then only we'll get the we'll get an accurate data. Now currently why it's not showing means both the filters applying on the directly on my table. Suppose in our class we have the top 10 students. 5 boys are there, 5 girls are there. Okay. First we selected the top 10 means 5 boys and 5 girls came. So next I applied the gender filter male, gender filter boys. Then how many we can see? Who are satisfying
5.
both the conditions. Okay, right? The student should satisfy the both. He should be the top 10 and the gender should be the male. That time we'll get the top 5 only. The same thing here also it's applying. The customer should be in the top 10 list and his department equal to furniture. That's why we are able to see the 9. But what is our requirement? I want to see the furnitures in the top 10 in furniture department. So my department filter should read the complete data. The customer filter should read the output of the department.
First.
Now, currently both the filters are in the same color and we can change the order, right? We can change the move first customers or department. So the order of the filters is not affecting our data, or it's not in a execution order. Now see, I'm going to add, so here, what is our context? Our context is a department. Correct? See, simply, suppose the guys are discussing about something, somebody will, hey, what is the context of your discussion? The same thing here, the context of our report is department. Click on here. We have the option add to a context. So when I add my filter into a context, it will go to the top of the filters list. See, now we can't change the order. See, I'm trying to drag and drop my department in below the customer. You can't. Why? The department is a context filter. It should read first our data, entire data. It keeps that output in a temporary table. Next, the customer filter will apply on the a temporary table. It's not on a entire table. Why? Because the department is a context filter. So only the department filter should read the complete data. Customer name filter should not. The customer name filter should read the only department data, whatever the department user selected. This one we called as this filter a context filter. So what is the use of the context filter? When we are working with a top or bottom end customer, we'll get an accurate data by adding the context filter. How it will work? When you add a filter into context, it will read the context filter will read the complete data and it creates a temporary table. The next filters will apply on the temporary table. That means by adding the context filters, we can create a dependency on filters. Clear?
Yes.
Sir.
Tell me, Ranjit.
Sir, is there any condition that we need to have only one context filter, or can we have multiple as well?
We can add the multiple context filters.
Okay, in case of multiple, so how would the data would take first,
priority,
which has to be
the
the
order
first
of the data. Simple. We have the region, country, state.
Yeah.
So when we add a region should be the first.
Okay, that order we need to specify that.
We can't change the order. Once you add all the three into a context filter, these all three directly apply on the data.
Okay.
The remaining filters are depends on the 3.
Okay. So first we need to go by, let's suppose, if at all we have region, and then by country, or then by state, and then by city as such.
Yes.
Okay.
Delete the sheet. Okay. Now I'm stopping the class for today. Tomorrow we'll see the how to display the top 10 customers in each and every department. Okay. Today we are seeing only the customers in the furniture department. I want to see the department top 10. Furniture department top 10. Technology top 10. Office supplies top 10. That means I want to see the top 10 customers in each and every department. So as of now we discussed about normal filter and context filter. The normal filters are independent filters and the conditions are fixed. When we come the context filter will create a dependency in between the filters. Context filter only will read the complete table, or we can call as a context filter will apply directly on the data source. The remaining filters will apply on the output of the remaining filters will read the output of the context filter.
First filter.
Clear?
Yeah.
Guys, please practice the filters. If you go for any interview, these are the mandatory questions. Types of filters. What is the context filter? How it will work and all. Tomorrow we'll say we have the one more purpose of the context filter. Not only for the displaying the top or bottom customers, another purpose also there. Okay?
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.